What's up, everybody? Triple FD here, hoping you're having a wonderful Friday. I am in the beautiful city in the world, Austin, Texas. Hope you're having a great time and a great day. There's been a couple things that got brought to my attention over the past couple days, and it kind of heavy with my heart. And I want to make sure that I brought it to your attention because a lot of us, if you're watching this channel, you know what my goal is. My Triple FD, Fit, Fat, Fun, Dad. You know, I want to be fit. I'm fat right now. I'm still fun, and I'm a dad. I needed some motivation this week, this past 2 or 3 days. I needed some motivation. And I started going through, just like a lot of what you guys do at home, is I went to Instagram, I went to my Twitter, I went to the different kind of avenues, some apps that have that same kind of stuff, looking for some motivation. There's a couple people's names and user tags, I guess, if that's what they are, that I saw, that I follow, both on Instagram and on Twitter. And I was dismayed this morning. Because I, just like you guys, I sit there and I see all the motivational weight loss, and I see you lost 50 pounds, 60 pounds, 70 pounds, 100 pounds, 120 pounds, 150 pounds. I guess I should preface it by saying this. I have no problem with people losing weight through bariatric surgery. I have no problem with gastric bypass. I have no problem with the gastric sleeve. I have no problem with lap band. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, I don't. My problem is when people use those things to turn around, and then put it onto YouTube, put it onto Twitter, put it onto Instagram, like you just did it and don't give any credit to the bariatric surgery. I have a problem with that because for me and for the rest of you guys that are watching, most of us don't have that. I don't have $5,000 in the bank, for a lap band. I don't have $12,000 to $15,000 for a gastric sleeve. I don't have $25,000 for a gastric bypass. The insurance that I have is pretty decent insurance. It doesn't cover any of those things. All right? And I sat there, and so 2 things. Number one, I was disappointed. A couple people, and I'm not going to call them out, but the more message boards that I read, the deeper and deeper that I delved into these particular cases, it come to find out that they had basically altering surgery. Again, gastric bypass, in my view, is the same thing as, having liposuction. All right? Breast augmentation, a facelift, Botox. I don't care. But give props. It's like plagiarism. And I was disappointed on that. I really was. And I'll be honest with you, when I first saw that, my roller coaster went down. And I didn't feel very good because these couple people, like I said, I almost looked up to them like almost like you would look up to, a superhero before realizing that superheroes aren't fake or aren't real, sorry. Or, when I was a little boy, I watched wrestling, the pro wrestling, and then I realized that that's not real. And so I just saw those, and I was disappointed, and I was dismayed a little bit, and it made me think, well, maybe I should just save up my money and get the gastric bypass, or the sleeve, or something like that. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm 345 pounds. I'm 38 years old. Maybe I should just do that. But then I started to think to myself, and I realized that that might help inside here in my belly, okay? But that's not going to change what's in between my ears. And how many times did you see people that have those kinds of surgeries that all of a sudden you go in and 3, 4, 5 years later they're back to where they started? You can change your insides. You can get, you can get the stomach stapled. You can get a sleeve put around it. You can get those things done. But until you change what's in between your ears, it's not going to help. And I realized that after I was down for, like I said, probably a good, 30 or 45 minutes. I actually went on my phone and was Googling different things, find out the cost of those things. But then I realized that if I don't change what's in between my ears, none of that's going to matter. And it's the same thing for you guys. If you don't change, if we don't change this up here, it doesn't matter what we do down here. It doesn't matter what we do here. It doesn't matter. It'll come back. And I think that when it's all said and done and we look at it, this is what we need to work on the most. And then this will follow. And to do that, sometimes we need a little bit of a push. We need a little bit of a help. For 2 weeks, I've been chronicling my stuff, and I've gone up and down a delta of about 3 pounds. I've lost 3 pounds. I'll gain 4 pounds. I'll lose 3 pounds. I'll gain 2 pounds. Basically staying even. And I was with some friends of mine. It was a phone conversation, actually. And it said something that I hope that so far has changed my life forever. And I hope it changes your life forever too. And I'm talking right now to the people in my situation. I'm not talking to you if you have 5 or 10 beauty pounds to lose. I'm talking to the people that are out there right now that are busting their tails and they're sitting like I'm sitting. And I've never even really thought of it this way. But this person said to me, they said, Joey, how many 50-year-old plus men that are over 300 pounds do you see? Let me repeat that again. How many, and it's a question to all of us, how many 250-pound women, 300-pound men that are over the age of 50 do you see on a daily basis? Okay, over 60. The numbers are scary. And it's true. I don't know any. I mean, I have some pretty big circles, and I can tell you right now, I don't know. I can't even tell you to begin that I can't even name you a 40-year-old that's 345 pounds. If that's not a shot in the gut. Now, I know some of you guys might be over that. Some of you guys might be in your early 20s. Some of you guys might be in your teens struggling with your weight. Some of you guys might not be struggling with your weight, but you think you're okay, but you're not okay. At whatever point that you're doing, it can't wait till Monday. It can't wait till the next day. It can't wait for the next meal. Because those days go too fast. We say it as parents. I say it as dad all the time. Man, I'm a teacher. Every summer, the boys get older and older. My daughter now, boom, she's in kindergarten. She's going into first grade. I remember when she was barely walking. All right, it goes so fast. But then we go fast too. And if we don't change, and I'm talking about change right now, I'm not going to be around to see grandkids. You are not going to be around to see grandkids. And that's got to change, because I'm not ready. I have some big goals and dreams and aspirations, and to get to where I want to go, I can't be that way. And that thought, that how many, for me anyway, how many 300-pound men do you see that are over the age of 40, 50, 60? It's a crushing blow. It's a real goal. It's a real blow, though. And sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes that's what we need. So I decided to get a little help. I decided to get a little push. And I will be chronicling this as well. And I'm scared and excited all at the same time. Because I am going to go, starting on Monday. Today, again, is Friday. On Monday afternoon, I already put in and paid for, I'm going to go ahead and rejoin Weight Watchers. I joined Weight Watchers in 2006 into 2007. And when I was there, I went from 410 pounds to about 290 pounds. And then at one point, my lowest that I've been was about 275. The camaraderie, I'm a very extrovert guy. The camaraderie helped me. I was very anxious. Normally, I was the only guy. Normally, there's a little bit, the age, I'm a little bit on the younger side. But the reason I stopped all those years ago was after I lost 100 pounds, people said I looked great and you should feel great, and I did. But that's still not where I need to be. Nobody is fit. Nobody is fit to walk around this earth at 300 pounds, at 295 pounds, at 290. Nobody. We are not designed that way. So I didn't have $5,000 in my pocket for the lap band, and I didn't have all that other money for the other bariatric. But what I did have was to get down there and put a 3-month subscription to Weight Watchers. And I don't know all their newfangled I'm excited to go learn about the new stuff that they have going on Monday, and I will make sure, if I don't have, I'll have one on Monday night, perhaps even Tuesday morning, about that. So make sure to stick around and subscribe if you haven't, so you can get that checkup. But the time is now, and it has to be now. It cannot wait. And really, it's like I'm talking to a mirror. You know, I want all you guys in your hearts, if you're watching this and you are overweight, and it doesn't matter if you're overweight by 5, 10 pounds, or if you're overweight by 145 pounds like myself. You gotta start. And you gotta start now, and you can't wait anymore. Life's too short. Things happen. I mean, here I am, you know, if I go outside, right, you know, if I go out and play a pickup basketball game or a softball game and I bust an ACL or an MCL, or I have to go arthroscopic surgery, heck, when I was 18, that was no problem. Being 38 and carrying this much weight, that's a problem. And so my challenge or my mantra for you guys today, if you're watching this today, is take control of your life now. It is meal by meal. I can't sit there and tell you how to do it, because I'm in the same journey as you. And we just should pick up and leave comments in the effects and comments in the boxes below, so we can help each other out. I will provide what I know and from my middle school health and PE certification to you guys. And then also on Monday, I will start letting you guys know what's going down with the Weight Watchers. I'm excited about it. I'm not ashamed about it. Heck, I'm not ashamed of anything that will help me get to where I want to go. You know, you can't be. You know, you can't be ashamed to walk through that. And it doesn't, in Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Atkins, it doesn't matter. There's something out there for everyone. You have to find something that works with you, not against you. And you need to make it consistent. Okay? And for me personally, stepping on a scale in front of a stranger every week, knowing that they're seeing that scale before I see that scale, and they're going to write it down on that sheet of paper, give back to me, that is good for me. I like that. I like the camaraderie. I like the hand claps and all that kind of good stuff. But if it hadn't been, I guess I should thank the people that will remain nameless, but I guess I should thank those people for making me sad about finding out that they had some surgery done that got me off the sideline and into the game. Okay, and then made me push that extra mile and to go get help, because obviously I'm not doing it on my own right now, and I needed some help and I need to push. And maybe you need that too. Maybe you need that too if you've been having a hard time like me. If you've liked this video, man, it would really do me a solid if you want to give it a thumbs up, give me a little comment down below. I'm not in it for the money, man. I'm in it for the healing. And hopefully you're in it for the healing too. Again, if you came to this one, hit the subscribe button. It takes 5 seconds. I got about 2 or 3 videos a week. I'm really excited and nervous about that one coming up on Monday, but you'll want to hear about it too, because I'm just going to lay it out on the line for you. And I'm just going to lay it down on the line and see what happens. Again, I appreciate the time you guys give me. You guys have no idea how blessed it makes me feel that there might be just one person that watches this, that passes it along to somebody they know, that comes back and says, you know what, I want to take charge of my life. You're helping me with that. Because in respect, that's how we teach. You know, it's not just me learning it, it's me turning around and teaching what I know to other people. You do the same. Have a great one, and we'll see you guys on Monday.